Hey guys, welcome back to my Daily News X. We'll break down the biggest stories shaping your world in a way that actually matters to you. Well, I'm your host Kramer, and today we're diving into the headlines that is shaking up markets, retail shelves, and possibly your wallet. So, former President Donald Trump has announced plans to impose 100% tariffs on Chinese imports. Yep, you heard that right here on this channel. That means if you're buying something made in China, it could actually cost you double the price. So, what does that really mean for us, the consumers? Well, China produces a huge chunk of goods Americans buy every single day. Grandparents, family members, mothers, fathers, friends, neighbors, everything from smartphones to laptops, electric cars, to clothing, toys, and home appliances. So when the government slaps 100% tariffs on those products, the companies importing them have two choices. Number one, eat the extra cost themselves, which almost never happens. Number two, pass it in straight on to you, the buyer. So if your next iPhone, TV, or pair of sneakers comes from China, well, don't be surprised if the price tag suddenly jumps maybe by hundreds of dollars. But it's not just electronics or fashion, guys. Think bigger. Many US companies rely on Chinese parts to build their own products here at home. So those higher costs could ripple through the entire supply chain, rising prices on cars, furniture, even groceries that depend on imported packages or components. In short, tariffs may sound like a punishment for China, but in practice, it's often American consumers who pay the price. Now, let's talk about why this is happening and how we understand better the situation. Well, President Trump argues that these tariffs are about protecting American industries, encouraging companies to manufacture goods here in the US instead of overseas. He's part of a Made in America push aimed at bringing jobs back home and reducing dependence on Chinese manufacture. That's good on paper, but there's a big problem. Shifting production takes time. It's not like we just can flip a switch and start making everything here overnight. In the short term, we'll likely face higher prices, longer shipping times, and very few options on the store shelves. So, the big question here, guys, is right now, what can you do right now to protect yourself and your budget? Well, here's a few smart moves you can do right now. Number one, start buying American products if possible. Look for made in USA or North American made alternatives. It may pay a little bit more upfront, but it can help avoid bigger spikes later. Shop for local and secondhand, local stores, thrift shops, and refurbished goods are a great way to save and support your community, and while dodging tariffs inflated prices. Plan ahead. If there's something you know you need, like electronics or holiday gifts, consider buying sooner rather than later. Prices on certain Chinese imports could rise quickly once tariffs officially take effect. So watch for supply chain shifts. Companies may start sourcing from countries like Vietnam, India, or Mexico instead of just China. That could mean better deals down the road for us, but some early hiccups too. So bottom line, guys, these new tariffs are going to test American shopping habits, our supply chains, and even how we think about global trade. While they're meant to protect American jobs, the short-term hit will almost certainly land on consumers' wallets. But remember, being informed is being prepared. The more you understand what's coming, the better you can adapt, plan, and spend smart. But that's all for today, guys, on my Daily News X. If you found this breakdown very helpful, please don't forget to share it with a friend and follow us for more updates and keep you ahead of the headlines. Well, I'm your host, Kramer, and as always, stay sharp, stay informed, and stay ready. Have yourself a great day.